Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Jack. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I want to be showing you how you can learn any video editing effect super easy, and pretty much just going to be walking you through this very basic method on how you can actually go about just learning a little bit more in depth how to pull off any effect that you see another editor or director kind of pulling off that you think, how are they doing that? Overall, let's get into the video. Okay, so first things first, this is going to be the video. I'm actually going to be doing this with. It is an edit by a director called Gibson Hazard. This guy right here is hands down one of my top favorite people to actually watch their work. He is a beast, absolute beast. His editing skill is crazy. Personally, a huge inspiration for a lot of the stuff that I do. Very, very cool. I'm just gonna be using this as the sample video to show you how I would go about better understanding frame by frame how this guy is actually pulling off some of the crazy things he does. So first off, let me just show you this edit real quick. This is a Future Hendrix tour edit. Obviously he went on tour with Future or whatever, and the edit is just seamless. The shit is crazy. It's wild. Like every shot is just wild. So this I thought would be a great video to actually do this on because it's actually so complex. Like with a shot like this, obviously this is so much masking, so much time has gone into this edit right here that when it's all going so quick, it seems too much for your head. You're quite confused by the whole thing, and it just looks impossible to ever do anything like this. But in actuality, this dude is extremely talented, don't get me wrong, but if you actually go ahead and find a way of just having a look a little closer at an edit like this, the effects can be broken down. Don't get me wrong, like I just said, they're extremely hard, but they can be broken down to be a little bit more simpler than when you're just playing them and they look wild, you know what I mean? So what I would first do is go ahead and find the video that you actually want to kind of figure out the effect that they're doing and go ahead and copy the link. Now, usually I would go to keepvid.com, this one, keepvid.com, but for some reason it's not popping up. I'm not too sure what all this nonsense here is. So either go to keepvid.com or just go ahead and type into Google download YouTube videos and click on whatever ones come up. All of these are all reputable, and it'll basically just be a place where you could type your link in and click start, and then boom, click download, and then boom, it will have started downloading. So there you go, you then already have that file, which is dope. So now that we actually have downloaded our project, by the way, I'll link this y2mate.com in the description down below, even though this isn't the one that I normally use, but just so you can click it. Anyways, but now what we want to do is go ahead and open up Premiere Pro 2017, and I'm going to go ahead and open up my mess around project. So this is just a random project that I have where I just screw about with everything that's in here. This is for all my tutorials and stuff like that. So open up Premiere Pro or open up whatever video editor you actually want to have a look at this. You just need to do it in any video editor, it doesn't matter. You just need to be able to scroll through frame by frame. So now I'm actually just gonna go ahead and import this into my timeline and let it go ahead and create the sequence. And now, is that fit? Yep, that's fit. So now what I want to do is go ahead and find a bit that I wanted to learn. So if I go over the bit that I really wanted to go frame by frame was probably this one right here. So this is one thing that I would maybe go frame by frame. So you see here, boom. Let's get to the first frame of this next sequence. Boom. This sequence right here, the rapper Future is walking down here, or he's going backwards right here, and it's coming up to kind of the big screens, and it looks like the camera just goes straight into that scene and straight into another scene. So look at that. That looks really quick. You would be super confused by that. He has, it looks like he's used the roto brush tool, right, to actually mask out the actual big screen up there. I have a tutorial on the roto brush tool and how you can actually use it on my channel already, but it looks like he comes up here and then has actually got a point where Future is smiling in the camera, and he's done this really nicely where he's got a poster of a skull and he just simply cuts out the eyes of the skull so it looks like Future's eyes are there, then starts cutting out the face, the nose, the teeth, and he actually leaves the teeth at the end, so it looks like Future has the gold grill, and then even that goes away as well. So that is an extremely nice effect, but you see, at first, if you were to play this little sequence here, that happens so quick, right? You're just confused. You're like, what the fuck just happened? You know what I mean? it pisses you off. As a video editor, when I see someone do some crazy shit that I just at first glance don't know how to do. I'm like, what? I'm so intrigued, you know what I mean? I want to figure out how I can actually see a little bit more in depth and a little bit slower how they did this. So as you can see, that effect right there is pretty easily broken down right there, where really quickly this looks amazing. But in actuality, I could definitely pull that off now that I've actually gone closer and had a look a bit more in depth. But like I just said, really quickly, that looks terrifying. It actually looks intimidating how quick that happens and how dope that it looks. So now if I just keep going through, right? Now that you understand the basic general idea, that is it right there. By all means, click off the video. That's all of it fixed now. I'm just gonna go through and have a little bit more in-depth look at some more effects in this edit and just kind of figure out how I would actually do them. But already the video is pretty much over. In terms of me teaching you what to do, that is the basic general method of how you can actually use this to learn any effect. Doesn't matter how big, small, medium it is, and overall this tutorial will definitely help you just by doing a simple method like this. So that's another effect right there that I thought was dope, which is, boom, let's get to this. Okay, so right there at the end, he just does a quick spin transition, but it looks like this right here is, so future there is masked out single shot from another shot, right? So he's actually got this one shot here where he comes towards the crowd, right? Boom, 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 and he is actually masked out future from another clip over here and just thrown that there in midair and actually just motion tracked that along with what's going on. So it looks like future, or it looks like the camera speeds right up to future and then he actually hits the floor and it hits the next scene. But that right there alone looks terrifying. Look at this shit. And that right there, credit to Gibbs and Hazard, this shit, all this shit just takes so fucking long. And this is just a minute edit. This minute edit would have taken this dude fucking days, man. Absolutely days. Which is just so inspiring, to be honest. This dude's crazy good. Boom. That's another very simple one. Really quick, that looks pretty crazy right there. But then if we play this, future just kind of smashes the floor. As he drops, this dude has simply just added a glass break overlay. Boom. And then also like a quick rotate transition. The thing that makes this guy's edit so good, which just looks so crazy, is that he just does so much in such a short period of time. See, that wasn't even like, let's have a look. So from this bit here, this to there is like 3 seconds. So in the space of about 3 seconds, this dude has done shit loads of video editing, which just makes this video look absolutely so in-depth and so crazy. That right there is crazy, actually. Hold tight, let's have a look how he did this. So this guy clearly jumps forward, it looks like, and he's reversed the clip so that this guy jumps out of the poster. That is the craziest thing I've ever seen, look at that. So the clip, again, this is the roto brush tool, it looks like. He's roto brushed this poster. So then the transition, he transitions upwards, takes away the background, and then reveals the poster. And then he's actually just done a clean mask of this guy then reversing out of the poster. So that actually looks insane. But again, with a little bit of tweaking and enough time, you can definitely do this. That roto brush tool, man, that roto brush tool is killing the game out here. And that's definitely how this guy's doing this. Or, I don't know, 100%, but I would assume that's how he's doing it. Shout out to Gibbs and Hazard, man, this shit's crazy. And then again, boom, right there. So that's crazy. Now, if we look at that, he's actually, so that's a poster. I think he's just faked the poster. He's just made that poster up, had this guy jump out. And then actually it looks like it's the poster, but this guy right here, I think this is just a faked poster, like I said, and this guy right here is actually just a masked out first frame of the next clip, which is wild as hell. So that's 2 sequences kind of in one right there. It comes out, comes back in, and he chops in. Overall, I'm done looking at this right now. Thank you guys for watching the video. You can use this method to actually go a little bit more in depth and actually look how you can definitely achieve any of these effects. Obviously, I don't know what effects you're looking at. You might be looking at some crazy shit that might be a little bit harder than just a frame-by-frame playback, but you can actually get to the bottom of the majority of video editing effects by just doing this method right here. Overall, thank you guys for watching the video. If you enjoyed and this helped you, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.